Good morning, Cousin Mary. This is your Cousin Debbie in Texas City, Texas. It's cloudy again today. What a big surprise. I just got off the phone with Comcast / Xfinity. By the time you go through the menu systems, first I went online, I thought I could take care of it. Our usage went from 300 gigabytes to 900 gigabytes in less than a month. That's a lot. So my first impression, we had a power outage a couple days ago. That was right before I started getting the notices that my internet use was being exceeded. So my guess is something happened to that modem, or someone is piggybacking on our modem. So I go online, try to find out. Of course, everything for your account is limited, what you can see. So I get online, I'm chatting to them. I don't know why I bother with those chat things. Those people don't know anything. So according to them, there's no way to check your usage. So I called, they gave me a number to call. I called that number, and of course that number couldn't help me after about 5 or 6 menu picking, dial 3, click 3 for this, click 2 for this, click 1 for this. By the time I actually get a live person, I'm ready to kill someone. So I finally get a live person, and she's telling me to go through. I told her what I did. Now, anyone that knows anything would know that I'm telling you these things to prove I'm not an idiot, and please don't give me beginner instructions. Just get me to where I need to go. So she says, go to this address. And I said, I've been to the Xfinity address, logged into my account. Ma'am, please go through this address. So I said, I'm listening. HTTP, I said, don't give me that. If you want me to go xfinity.com/account, I can go in there and log in. And I said, if you're going to talk to me like this is going to take forever. So she said, 10.0.0.1. And I said, much better. She's giving me the actual IP address to log in for my modem. So I said, this is what I wanted. So I log into my modem, we check things out. We're gonna change the name and everything just in case someone's piggybacking. They can't tell. I was able to see who was logged in, and it looked like our things, but it wouldn't tell me past days, which we'd had like 3 days. She said we had huge spikes. Something happened. So she wasn't able to show me, I wasn't able to see what had happened on those days other than a huge spike in use. So she suggested changing my username and password just in case someone was logging in. But then I was talking to her and I said, what about a new modem? I said, it's flashing off and on now, and I've lost connection twice since I've been talking to you. So they're sending a new modem out, and supposedly they've got this new thing going, which of course every time they say, ma'am, let me tell you about these deals that we have going on. And right away I'm thinking, this is going to cost me after the trial period. It's going to jack it up 5 times what I'm paying. So I told her, I said, before you go on, what is the price when all of this is done and my introductory rate is finished? It was still a little cheaper than what I'm paying now. Then she's telling me it includes TV. I said, I don't want TV. Of course, they wonder why you're hesitant to save money. Because after the initial 30 days, it jacks it up to 3 times the price. So she told me I was gonna save money. I checked out the bandwidth is gonna be a lot, 10 times what I have now. The gigabyte data that I use is the same that I have now. Plus I'm gonna be paying $10 less for what I'm paying. Plus it's gonna include television, which I didn't want, but I thought, what the hell? We have the dish, and we were looking at our dish bill, and it was like $130, $122. So Cindy and I looked, and I said, I don't want to pay that for TV. So we can't put it in half and got it down to $70. But suppose I asked 5, 6 times, and every different person that gets on that has to verify, they explained it again, and I asked them again. I said, my understanding is I'm getting 200 megabytes per second data downloads. Yes. I'm getting 1 terabyte, what I have now, yes. I'm also getting TV that's not going to cost me anything extra. Yes. The introductory rate is for 1 year. Yes. I don't have to call so that it doesn't double. I do have to, it will go up by $20. So I'm okay with that unless I call and renew it. So I'm okay with that. I had Comcast cable TV a long time ago. It was the pits. Compared to satellite, it was not good. So she's giving us Xfinity, which supposedly they put in the fiber optic lines all over here, and that's Xfinity. So we'll see. The Comcast cable I like because it's faster than AT&T or anything else I've tried, and it's more consistent. This area, I don't know what it is, but things go out all the time. Maybe the chemical plants. Using all the power for all the shit blowing into the air. So, long story short, I did end up switching, and supposedly it's going to cost $69 for faster internet for TV. We'll see. And it won't go up for a year, and then it only goes up 10. She said 10, but it turns out to be 20. $20, I'm fine with that. And it looks like we could probably eliminate the dish. I like the dish, and I'm the reason we've kept the dish. So we'll probably use that for a month just to see if we like this Xfinity. They're supposed to come and install it, no installation fees, which of course they say that all the time, and they always somehow tack on installation fees. So I clarified that 4 or 5 times. We'll see. And then just so I don't forget, I have my iCloud notes available anywhere I'm online so that I can see what I've said and what they've said, and I write it all down. So we will see how that goes. So needless to say, I'm a little frazzled this morning. So this is it for today. Hopefully this works out well. If it does, we'll save $130 a month. If it doesn't, I'm back on the phone. I will talk to you later. Bye.